Hi, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing great. Today we're having your pick a card reading to find out who has a crush on you and who is your secret admirer. So go ahead and pick a card from pile number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and yeah, let's get started. This is pile number 1, and let's see who has a crush on you. Okay. The first card that we have is the Tower card, and please just don't get too alarmed. This just indicates that this is the person and this is the situation that you kind of already been involved in. So this could be your ex, someone who you had falling out with, unexpected breakup, someone who you built something solid with, not necessarily like a home, but you build something together. You thought that you have this tower, this strong place, strong sacred space to be together, and it was torn down apart by circumstance, by event, or maybe even by the other person. Okay, so this probably was shocking a little bit at that moment, but now if you chose this pile, and now when you're listening to this, it won't be as a shock because this already happened and you already know this. Okay, another card that we have is Queen of Cups. So this is, yeah, emotional card related to emotions, water element, not necessarily a water sign, could be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, but could be any other sign. But this is someone who is intuitive, emotional, nurturing, loving, romantic. However, this person, woman or man, can be oversensitive, even a little bit depressive, like get depressed over little things, like moody, or at the times even manipulative without really realizing that they're doing it, But this comes all to those emotions. They feeling a lot, and maybe they even create this tower moment out of nowhere. Things were going good, all was great, love surrounded you two, and something clicked in their emotions and their feelings, completely irrational and not logical at all, and they just created this tower moment. Or actually the universe created this tower moment for you specifically because this person wasn't too good for you. Although, yeah, they might be kind and empathic, and because they are empathic, this is where their empathy probably, and it's not like, I don't want to say it's bad empathy or good empathy, but this is the kind of empathy that helps them to understand what people want and need and kind of use that for their own benefit, if you know what I mean. So yeah, this is someone who still clings on to you, still thinks about that situation and what you had before. And here we have Four of Swords card, and they see you as someone who is peaceful, calm, and probably even spiritual in your own way, and that somehow is attractive to them because they also have this intuition, they also believe in certain things. And even though your spirituality and your beliefs about spirituality not necessarily match exactly like 100%, but they are charmed how you perceive world and how you choose your own moral compass. They also see you as someone who needs time to recharge. For some reason, I also thought about Sleeping Beauty, so I don't know if that, something like fairy tale like, or somehow you look alike, like some sort of princess, you know, from the movie or something. But yeah, they know that you need time to recharge, and maybe they are just waiting now and giving you that time to rethink things. They might also be thinking that you sometimes are not honest about what you feel, but with the Queen of Cups being here as their energy, as their character, I feel like at many times you actually couldn't be honest about how you feel and what you think, because you were always afraid about hurting their feelings and always being misunderstood, even when that what you are feeling or wanting to express had nothing to do with them or their personality. Okay, and the last card that we have is King of Cups, but it's in reverse. And yeah, even with this layout, you see how the cards, you know, interact with each other. King of Cups faces this direction. If he would face this side, right? If he would be upright, this cup, this golden cup would be directed towards your energy, towards all of those things that happened and still maybe are happening. But now we have it upside down. So honestly, I don't think that even if this person will approach you and one second. I see number 4, so it could be, I don't think it's 4 days, but it's 4 days, 4 weeks, or 4 months, probably 4 months, or something in relation with 4. So even though that person might approach you, send you a message, or you will dream about them, they could approach you in a dream in one way or the other, and I don't think that they are ready and they are mature enough to offer you another commitment or kind of next level commitment, because they still need some sort of maturing to do. Man or woman, doesn't matter, because they don't understand their own mistakes, and you know, they could still think that this tower moment happened because of you or just because of the life or whatever. They might not be responsible and willing to take the fault that is, you know, their fault. They are responsible. And even though they might apologize, they might not mean it, okay? So I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just to tell you, you know, what energies are around you and what things are like, maybe, you know, behind the curtain. So it's your choice to accept that person if they approach you again or not. But just make sure you really know what you're doing and you are not kind of charmed by them, because Queen of Cups and King of Cups, they can be very charming. They can be very romantic. They can be very nurturing and loving, kind of surround you with this bubble of love, you know. So make sure you use that sword. One of that sword that you see she keeps in her hand. She's still sleeping. She's taking her time. She has her mind quiet, but she has that one sword in her hands. So use that to burst that bubble and burst those lies or, you know, any deception that comes your way. Okay, I think that's it for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful. Okay, what we have here. Pile number 2. Okay, the first card that we have is Four of Pentacles. Okay, so this is situation that someone has feelings, someone has a crush on you, of course, but is very closed off. Okay, and the next we have the Hermit. Okay, so with the Four of Pentacles being here in the background we have home and the city. So it seems that this person can be someone from your cycle of friends, or someone maybe from your building, your neighbor, your childhood friend, someone that you know, or someone that watches you from afar, and because they know you from your friends, it's you somehow connected to that person. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But this person is very closed off, and they are like this hermit person. They very wise. Yes, they know a lot of things. They know a lot of stuff. They are nice to talk to when you're talking to them, because they have this deep knowledge, but it's hard for them to communicate because they need a lot of time on their own. They need a lot of time alone, and they do this, internal introspective. They go inwards into their own little world, and they cannot come out into the world for days or even weeks, and this makes them sometimes appear a little bit antisocial, almost like. But you know what, I feel like you sometimes are the same way, and this what prevents this connection happening and kind of taking on its full potential, because you two both are closed off and maybe externally appear like a loners, although internally you both wish for deep and meaningful connection. So one of you will need to take that first step, because both of you are guarded and just looking from afar. And here we have Four of Wands energy. So you see, 4 and 4, this is stable energy. This is not something that like a fling or one time thing. No, it's something stable. It's something that this person really thought about a long time and really wished for a long time, but he or she just doesn't know how to make move on you. And this person see you also as stable, grounded, calm maybe, but passionate about the things that you care for. Also, for Wands, marriage material, sweet, beautiful. Probably they like how you dress, nice smelling. Overall, they see you as probably their ideal, and that's beautiful. And another card we have here is Two of Wands. So they are planning something, they're thinking about it. However, they might be a little bit kind of torn between their actions and their fears, their wishes and their fears, because maybe in the past they experienced some sort of rejection, and now they wanting to take that next step. They wanting to make a move, but they are afraid of what might happen if you reject them, or overall they are afraid that they will not be able to handle the relationship, because they're so used to be alone and so used to being into that comfort zone where do not really need to care for anyone, although they care about you, they wish for being with you, but you know, it's different than to wish and to actually do it. But this is beautiful energy. This is someone who could be very, very stable and very, very good as a boyfriend or girlfriend. Also, another thing that how you can notice this person if you don't know what we are talking here about at this moment. They could be mirroring you. If you know you have that person in your cycle of friends, they could be mirroring you. If you say something, they might say the exact thing at a few days after, or in social media they might post the same songs or something that they know that you would like. You know, there's some sort of mirroring going on. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful. Okay. Group number 3. Okay, what we have here? Oh, the sun. Okay. Okay, so this could be the situation that either it's very light, very fun, very, you know, childlike, or it's something that there is egos involved and power controls happening, power games, control games. But either way, you know, the fun thing is that I feel like it's fun for both of you. If you chose this pile, you probably already know what I'm talking about, because somehow it's fun for you both. And this could be someone that you are admiring, maybe in your workplace, maybe someone that you know, have some casual interactions. And by casual, I'm not mean like, you know, you have like sex or something with them. No, you just meet from time to time with this person, or you meet regularly. But this is someone you are also admiring, and they are also admiring you from afar. And just as I said, you might have fun conversations, you have maybe fun looks between the two of you, or you have some sort of control games and trying to prove who's right. But it's like, you know, a fun ride for both of you. Okay, King of Cups. Okay, so this is someone who is mature. Yes, someone who knows what he or she wants, someone who is stable, someone who is actually ready to offer everything, to offer commitment, to offer feelings, however. Okay, we have here we have here Ace of Wands and 7 of Cups, and this is why I tell you however. We have here 7 of Cups. So this person has options, and they have a lot of options. They have a lot of admirers because they know that they look good, that they are fun. They have a lot to offer also, you know, so naturally they know that they can be picky. So be careful about that. They are fond of you though, because they think that you are this beautiful, courageous, creative person, passionate, hot. Yeah, they think that you are hot. Also, they see you as kind of good and exciting match for them, like their equal match, someone that they could, I don't want to say spend the rest of their lives with, but someone that they can see themselves with. Also, also with Ace of Wands being here and King of Cups and the Sun, I see that they might think that you are good in bed. And if you are too young for that, that doesn't mean that. It just might mean that maybe you are a good kisser. They think that. Or overall you would be fun, be around, more time with. Okay. Okay. Yeah, what we have here. Let me just see if I didn't miss anything, not everything, anything. Yeah, this person also could be very, I think I mentioned that, attractive themselves. For some reason, I think that they have beautiful eyes or hair. Also, they might be very understanding, like emotionally mature, and they could give you good advice. But again, this is Seven of Cups, so they have options, and sometimes, this energy of water, of King of Cups, being King of Cups, yes, he is mature, he has a lot to offer, but sometimes he could be a little bit hesitant and a little bit unsure what he wants. So make sure you kind of base your own actions, if something happens, on their actions, not on their words or on their charm. Okay, thank you so much for watching group number 3. Okay, group number 4, what we have here. Okay, 4 of Swords. Okay, so this is kind of peaceful situation, I feel like it. Someone who likes to lay with you, sleep with you, not sex-wise, also could be sex-wise, but like be with you, cuddle. So it could be your boyfriend that has a crush on you, or your husband or your wife, or someone, the person, man or woman that you are dating. Someone, okay, 6 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Someone who is very open-minded, someone who is creative for some reason, I think that. Someone who is intuitive, and someone that you can depend on. Even when the things get harder, they are there to help you. So this is also why I think that this is someone that you already have a relationship with, committed, or just starting a relationship, but this is someone that will be there for you, and I think that they want the same thing out of you. So this is the relationship, and this is also someone who sees the lighter things, the brighter side of things, is optimistic and doesn't like negativity, and even in the bad situations or in negative situations, comes off like a victor, like a leader, like a warrior who just won a great war. And this is someone you can depend on, okay? Okay, another card that we have is 8 of Cups reversed. So this person might see you as in control of your emotions, like serene. You have that serene energy, they think. Also like that you are a spiritual person. Someone who stays even when the things get rough. So you maybe had some rough patches in your late relationship, or when the relationship started, but I feel like you both really want to be in it, and you kind of stay no matter what and look for that victory in this connection. What else? They might also think that sometimes you not believe in yourself enough, and they wish that you believe in yourself as much as they believe in you, or you would see all of those great things in yourself that they see in you. They also might think that you are mysterious and like otherworldly, like from the other planet almost, like, because you have these ideas but mostly like emotions, like other people don't have those feelings. You might be very empathetic and kind, maybe compassionate, loving, and this person might not be used to that, in other interactions that he or she has. Okay, and here we have Seven of Wands. And yes, Seven of Wands could be being a little bit defensive, and maybe you or that person that we are talking about that has crush on you, that maybe in this situation loves you, could get a little bit defensive in regards of the feelings and overall their territory. But for most of you who chose this pile, I feel like this card just indicates this energy that this person will fight for you no matter what, like till the end of the times, And Six of Wands being here with Seven of Wands, it's like that victory that will be reached, He will protect you. He or she wants to protect this connection and wants to make it happen and save it, cherish it, and yeah, protect it, defend it from like bad things that happening in the world. Yeah, I think that's it for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful and interesting. Okay, group number 5. Who has a crush on you? Okay, King of Swords. Okay, so this is the connection that kind of seems like gone wrong. Someone that detached from you. So I also see that this is someone that you already kind of knew or know. Could be your ex also, like in the first group, but where that first group was a person, an ex, or someone that admired you from afar and wanted a connection. This is someone, and that was a kind of a little bit kind person. This doesn't seem as a super kind person. This seems a little bit more toxic person. Oh yes. And here we have Ten of Swords. So this connection, one way or the other, was toxic for you and probably left you hurting a lot, like messed with your head and messed with your thoughts in one way or the other. And this is the person that will stop at nothing to get what he or she wants, and it doesn't really matter for him or her what they hurt, in the process. And I see also that they had been hurt a lot themselves by someone maybe, or they just have this weird negative and kind of depressive-like mentality that always keeps them down within themselves, even though outwardly they might appear very confident and very put together, like very charismatic, but there's something not right in their internal world. And this is the kind of person that if they are hurt, like 5%, they will hurt someone around them just to get themselves feeling better, like 105%, The more hurt they are feeling, they need someone else around them to be hurt more. Although I feel like at first, like in the beginning of a relationship, they might be very like thoughtful, charismatic, like dates could be planned very well, like all those little things. They could be good at conversations. Also, I feel like they are very idealistic. But they probably feel like you are idealistic also. This is the star card, and that might attract them to you. They could be air sign, or you could be an air sign, but that not necessarily has to be the case. It could be just, you know, a lot of communication happened in the beginning of relationship, or there was some sort of stagnation with communication, because we have this King of Swords reversed. But overall, they see you as someone very hopeful, full of faith, gentle, dreamy, good dresser, probably. Okay, one thing. Yeah, you probably also a healer of some kind, you know, with the star being here, and the Ten of Swords, you probably are a healer. And although I don't think this person realizes that, but he or she is just kind of attracted to your light, you know, to your spirituality, to your bright and vibrant aura, or yeah, they're attracted to your light, and it's like vampire energy, vampire or narcissist, something like that. They also think that you are smart but too hopeful. So sometimes, at least that's what they think. It's not what I think, or I'm just telling you what the cards say that they think. They think that it's easy for them to manipulate you, although that might not be truth, and they could be mistaken your faithfulness, your hope, your kindness for the weakness, and they might think that you are a little bit weak because of that, although that is, you know, objectively it's the strongest thing that can person possess. But you know, because they are so detached from empathy, and they don't really understand compassion, so they can perceive that as weakness. And another card that we have is the moon here. So honestly, I don't think that this person has good and kind intentions towards you. The moon energy, yes, it could be related to deep emotions, you know, but for some reason, you know, you being as a star and this moon cloudy energy coming in, it's like they want to cloud your brightness, you know, like if there's too many clouds in the sky at night, it's impossible to see the stars, and it's impossible to see how bright and beautiful they are. So this person could be kind of dimming your light, like creating confusions in your emotions, in your ideas, in your thoughts, and they might be wearing a mask. You see, she has mask in her hand, but she also has a mask on her face. So this person has so many layers to them. It's also impossible for themselves to know who they truly are, to know where their true authenticity lies. So of course it's your choice, but make sure you know what you're doing when this person interacts with you again. And that's the thing. I feel this is very strange, but I feel like they might be using law of attraction to kind of get to you again, or to keep you, you know, ban you from leaving if you still somehow in contact with them. So cleanse yourself as much as you can, so that, you know, law of attraction that they're using for the negative thing, of course in time it will kind of turn to them, and they will have to stand for what they did, but just for now, take care of yourself and make sure you cleansing yourself, you cleansing your home, saging or kind of lighting your candles so energy would be clear, and maybe carry some protective stones. I'm not saying that this is like maniac sociopath, no, but they just they are messed up in one way or the other, so make sure you protect yourself as good as you can. Also, I feel like they want to meet with you, or they will want to meet with you, as like, because they know that when you see them, it's easier for them to pull you in, like within them. So avoid interactions like physically or eye contact and all of that. Okay, I think that's it. I hope it wasn't too scary, last group, sorry. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next reading.